All right, a beautiful afternoon, a beautiful welcome again to your favorite social media program, The Buzz. I am Rose Blossom. It's good to be here as always. I really, really love to be here. Well, it's quite going to be an interesting day because we have a special appearance again today, and I'm super excited. So yes, but before then, you can actually watch this program by downloading Galaxy Television app from Google Play Store or Apple Play Store. This program live. Well, Patricia is here with me. Good morning, Patricia.
My name is Blessing.
It's afternoon already.
Oh yeah, actually. We are sorry, it's afternoon. Thank God again is
Friday. Okay, so our special appearance for today, as we would say, is her name is Janet. I told her, darling, I'm calling you Jane. You got no choice. What's our first for today is Janet. Janet, how you doing? Good afternoon. Really? So you have some juicy gifts and gist rather, and those conversations. You know, yesterday we had gratitude and it was fantabulous. Let me use Mr. Macaroni's word, fantabulous. And today I know it's gonna be what's that word? There's it way my friend usually twists it. It's gonna be I'm gonna be flabbergasted and over. No, I'm gonna be flabberwhelmed and overgasted. Yes, that's the word.
wow. So much for Jane.
So much for Jane. She's my girl.
Oh.
Okay. So while we are there, let's quickly just go for a short break, and of course, after the short break, we'll be right back. Start giving you juicy, just what's happening in the entertainment. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Well, the first gist I have for you today is Ayo Marco has spoken after he was invited by the EFCC for stepping money tossed at an event. Well, you know, these days, this is out for everyone who keeps spraying money, even dollar. You understand? He walked upon. It sounded like he walked upon. he walked upon, money, but that was dollar currency, and invited by the EFCC, and he was like, working on dollar that is not currency.
Why is the EFCC arresting him or calling him when it's not naira?
But they just feel like maybe currency is currency to respect our insurance. I do not know. But he came out, he gave a statement, he apologized, and he gave series of videos. That is a wrong sign, and it's the bad way that means you are using the naira or currency to spread. And he actually gave another better way of which one can actually guess how it was.
How?
By handing the cash to them.
How about? Okay, but
let's say again. No, if that is the case,
just some Nigerians are stubborn. I mean, this is not the first time the government has been saying no spraying of money. Mm-hmm. We came up with the idea of, keeping a bowl or carton or something where the celebrant is, and then you just put the money in there. Nigerians like enjoyment.
So now you come to my party. Yes, you don't come for me. You come to my party, right? And you want to spray money.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're handing me the cash. How now? Okay, yes, I buy the idea of a bag and you're spraying it in the bag. Yeah, I love the idea. But handing the cash, because that's the one that is right. Well, to them it's even way better than even because some could fall off while you're spraying into the bag, you understand? But don't hand me cash at my ceremony.
Okay, so
I think the best way for me,
put it in an envelope and give to the person. What do you think?
Don't give me an envelope.
You want to be
stop
spraying.
it. I want to be dancing.
And then
I think it's to make my currency. I see a lot of people that go into that invest so much is a lot. So if you need to spray money, you buy the currency was spraying in the wedding, and the currency is not money. It's not basically money, but it's a form of money with maybe my face or whatever I'm doing. The occasion is on that paper, and you spray because I want to be sprayed, darling. Don't hand me the cash.
You're different. I don't want to spray
because you're running away from the EFCC.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're not even coming for the party. Party cancelled. Anyway, I want my guest is around now, so I want him to be part of this conversation. Which would he prefer? Because trust me, some people are not going to collect money on this table today. Well, let's quickly take a short break and we'll have our guest. Welcome back, we have Tokumbo in the building. It's good to have you.
I'm sorry for being here a bit late.
Thank you so much
Lagos
for coming.
now.
Yeah, Lagos happened this time around. Oh yeah, finally Lagos happened to someone. I feel like I'm excited about it, but people are always just coming late without Lagos happening to that. But it's fine. But we were talking about spraying where you saw that, and I was trying to say, please spray me my money. Don't hand it to me. What's your take? Do you prefer to be sprayed or just give me money or transfer?
Well, I think at the point, it's not about what I think, it's about what the government says is right. So if you spray me, even if I like being sprayed, and you spray me and it will land me in jail, please don't spray me.
But how about the part where I say you can make your currency?
Now, the cost of making the currency is not one of the money. But if you spray me 200k and I have to use like 20 or 30k to bring the money, then look, I know that it's a cultural issue. We Africans are flamboyant in nature. We like something being done openly. It makes you feel good. So I know it's a cultural change that will take a while for us to adjust to. But look, there are other means of doing it. Now the people bring basket. And I don't think they frown at that. So just drop it in there. Do you know, even before the government came up with it, there are a lot of spiritual. Please don't put money on their face. So did you see a video of a woman that wanted to spray before spraying it? Sorry. So I mean, you're very diabolical in Africa. So look, don't spray money. Don't use all the money that you got during your event to go and do your bill. Get a basket, put the money there. I love it too. I think it adds flavor to the event. Has that
colorful.
Exactly. So it's but let's just do it the way they say it should be done, so that we don't.
The only reason why I'm changing my mind on the making currencies because you just said something. The amount you use in making that currency. Business to do something.
You shouldn't have changed your mind.
Now I've changed my mind.
Let's ask you, what do you want? Let's say you're getting married. Do you want to be sprayed, or you want the money to be put in the basket, envelope, or transfer to you?
Even the pastor said I don't want to marry you. And then I'll use the money sprayed myself.
Pay yourself. It's a whole lot of things. Of the government. Trust me, I think it's better we say, please don't follow what I said,
So which one do you prefer? I spray you 100k on stage, or I give you 200k in an envelope?
Give me 200k in an
envelope. Okay, so can you now see?
Let's move on to the next one. Okay, there is another update news. Well, VDM has been released and their bail conditions to that one. VDM pulled Nigeria. Like Nigerians actually, basically, a lot of people came out for VDM. Well, he's been released and I hope it meets the bail condition. Anyway, moving up next, Jess, what do we have next actually?
Next we have a movie issue by President Nigeria and Doga. The movie I'm Nigeria for it to watch this morning. Let's go watch it.
All right, yes, welcome back. That is the first movie by Linda Ikeji. It's we have a lot of Nigerian movies that are coming out, but this is the only one I put in because it's been a long time. Linda Ikeji has released a movie. The last time released a movie, I think it was Dark October. That movie was a movie that happened, was a true life story actually, and that movie brought a lot of people out because people need to hear the truth about what happened to those students. Anyways, moving on. Another thing happening in the entertainment world is that, of course, Money Rain, MC Oluomo's daughter's fiance, proposed to her in a grand style. Well, social media has been buzzing with the heartwarming video of the grand proposal made by the fiance of Musiliu Akinsoye, also known as MC Oluomo's daughter. Now, the video has been circulating on Twitter that shows the young man proposing to MC Oluomo, and of course, MC Oluomo's daughter, she's seen kneeling, presented a ring, and asking for her marriage. The surprise proposal left them really stunned as she paced around the venue and sat down before praying. Yes, well, that is the video. I just want to ask on this question though. Is it that really these brides don't really know that? Why are you laughing so? Why?
No, because I have also asked the question. You want to say you didn't know that he was a thing about
Maybe not that day. Maybe not that day.
You think so?
Because I have issues with all this. I just feel that it's just like I said, it's just a normal being flamboyant, paparazzi. I mean, I belong to a faith that believes that before we even kick off in the first instance, we know where we are going. You know, if my wife thinks otherwise, she's telling me today I didn't propose to her. I just told you, I used one of the best lines. No, check that line I used. I told her that day, I said, look, good books don't last on the shelf.
Wait,
I just toast my wife. Day by day, I toast my wife. You know, so, but she said I never knelt down with ring in my hand.
You never brought up
African man, not the kneel down.
True, but
please, if you're a man, don't try what I try. I mean, I'm already married.
Not that we leave you. If she does kneeling, please just kneel. Don't follow the paparazzi. Do it quietly in your room.
Look,
if
it's look, I believe in people being happy. If it will make that day memorable, it will make me happy, make him happy. It's fine, not a big deal. What I don't want is that I don't want you now put yourself under pressure because of what somebody else did. Yeah. You get so. If it's just do it in your room will make her happy, just do what will make you happy without negatively impacting on somebody else. That's what I believe. That's what shows the way I see life. If you dress like it will make you happy, please dress. But don't do it. If it's what does not hurt me, if you're free to do it, you know. So, but I want to throw a jab at the guy. I mean, she can't say no. Do you know who Oluomo is? If she says no, she can't land in Nigeria. Who is Oluomo? Is it the girl or the guy?
No, the girl. I thought it's the Oluomo.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you can't go back. Unless we should see in Lagos.
Is she a Nigerian?
No.
The guy?
The guy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But I think
it's not really my business actually. But because it's MC Oluomo's daughter, so of course that's why it's flying in the news. It's flying around.
I have my reservations about the man. But I think I so much I like him for the way he took care of his children, and detach them from that kind of life. He just detached them totally from the whole thing, which is, I think, I give you serious kudos for that. Yeah.
I have a comment about that, but I'm going to skip. It's fine.
Anyway,
I didn't skip mine. I know. Skip yours so I can go and say food.
Of course you're going to say. So let me turn this question to the two ladies in the house. I'll start with you, Patricia.
Yes.
If you were to be proposed to right now, would you prefer your man kneeling before proposing? And would you want it to be in a private place, maybe just you and him, or you want the whole paparazzi?
No, I'm a very private person. I mean, it's just going to be the first after the marriage. So I would love that he proposed to me in a private place. But kneel down, please. Kneel down, Pastor. Kneel down, please.
You for talk now. All right, Janet, what do you think? What would you want?
I don't like noise.
You don't like noise? Oh, really?
You like attention?
Yeah, thank you, Pastor.
You don't like attention?
I do.
This is okay. I was scared you don't like attention because every woman does, right?
Yeah. As Pastor said, you have to just use that
for yourself.
You have to do something that you can share with our children.
Exactly.
This is how we do it. What Father High is certain steps before we achieve it. And then if they want to follow the steps
or not,
but if they don't want to, you want to be noisy,
for you want it private. How about the kneeling? Should they kneel or not? Wow.
That kneeling is important. So why are you looking at her like that? You just have to kneel down.
Let me borrow Blossom where I have something to say, but I will skip it.
I won't. Okay, so if nobody asked me, I would respond. No, I was.
We know.
Okay, what's
you would do it in some markets.
I will kneel down.
We'll bring an an orchestra will be there. So there was somebody. I can visualize. You just say, turn. No, maybe your ice cream. You will put in the ice cream. So while you're licking it, you just see the ring there. You just kneel down, or maybe prostrate.
Okay, I think as long as
Ring in the ice cream, people start ringing.
We want to know. Because she wants to know what you want to do, if it's okay by her. Because some will want it, then we can call the education at that day.
Then the element of surprise is gone. She doesn't have to know that.
No, some doesn't want that surprise.
I always need to be this show. Because they don't even want me to say anything. No, let's get this proposal. Let's move on.
No, you have to say something.
Okay, say something. Okay.
Because I don't know if the guy is from my hand, so I can always.
How would you want to be proposed?
Okay, for me, to be honest, I don't think I would want him to go on this field.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's a shocking truth.
No, excuse me. Can someone
understanding?
Can we check your temperature?
No, I'm serious. I don't think I would. There are more beautiful things about him to do than having
like.
He could even be playing the piano if he wants. He could be singing if he can sing. Yeah, but it wasn't really knee down. If he's doing that and going somewhere, and I don't mind even picking and wearing myself. That even is.
Go to the next stage. Give me the ring because what is it, man?
Let me ask a question. Is there a value placed on the monetary value of the ring?
Of course. Yes.
So it has to be expensive.
If you can afford it. If you can afford it, yes.
Wait, what are you saying?
No, if you can't afford it, you want still.
No, I'm not saying the diamonds, right? You can't bring a ring of 7,000, 4,000.
If that's the level.
What level?
Wait, if your man earns like 200k a month, like how much do you think
he cannot even earn 200k?
Oh, okay. So
right?
Guys, if you're eyeing low sum and you're enjoying don't even think about it.
If I need 200k, there has to be a business by the side.
Oh my God.
Do you understand?
I love to work. What's the minimum wage in Nigeria?
No, minimum wage.
I'm not the topic of. I'm not the entertainment world, right? So
let's help the guys out there. Let them do something.
We're helping. See, I said something. We'll play the video. I wish I had the video today to play. A certain woman said sometimes you have to go with your standard. If you go below your standard, it could be wrong for you.
I agree.
Mentally, exactly. So if this is my standard, there's a different person coming with me or coming for me is either my standard or above me. So that's why I say you can't go for it and give to me. Come on.
I agree. I'm with you on that. I tell people that you can love everybody, but you can't marry
everybody.
And Blossom, don't you think you could actually grow its partner from that minimum wage? Just like you said.
I am still growing. We will both grow.
From
where we are. We'll both grow. That could wear diamonds someday. So yes. I don't have to.
What she's saying is that you must have grown to a certain level before we can go to that level of commitment. We can date together while we are growing and growing. But when you get to a particular level, the threshold, let's not go into. I agree with you too. As a pastor, I feel that there's an amount you must earn minimally before you can think
of settling down.
Bring a woman into your house, into your life.
We talked about this.
I was in my office today before I came on show, and I was doing a breakdown of my expenses every month. And I noticed that my expenses was going to like $1 million, or almost $1 million every month. I mean, including fueling and everything, recharge card, going to all. I said, wow. You
never thought about it?
I never. It goes like piecemeal.
I agree with you, Pastor. Look, especially the oiling. Especially the lie of oiling the generator. So that's everything.
I think I need to buy a bicycle.
I think we need to.
I think we need to.
I would agree with you. She cannot even take a short work. So how would you want to do that?
I would let.
Or maybe we people in my street want to get their names and I do where they stay. So today I drive your car, today you drive my car. So it was good. That's true.
I agree with you.
When I drive now, one eye is on the road, one eye is on my
Lord,
I did
that today.
Lord, don't let the fuel
You know, I was fighting when I was coming.
So firstly, I'm like praying that don't let the fuel reduce.
You're right, Pastor. I was sweating when I was coming. I decided to turn on the air conditioner. Believe in my eyes. I was driving and my eye was there. My gosh.
Anyway, so let's quickly go into Mary a little bit. Now, this one is coming from Pastor Kingsley. He mentioned some facts about marriage. So we're going to play it back to back. Now, Pastor Kingsley talked about facts about marriage. Then there is a part 2, and it's still the same fact about marriage from a reverend. So let's play the 2 videos, the male and the female. Let's play them together so can come back to react. So we'll be right back. Okay, right. So I'm going to ask you, Elizabeth, the first video. Do you agree? What was the saying actually? What was he trying to say?
He said, if you love someone and the money
check up on you, yeah. And well, for the woman is you have to have 2 forgiving personalities. Like you're both spouses, your partners, and you're both acting forgiving. So I'm going to ask you, do you actually agree? Of course, I actually agree with what they said. But
no, the truth is that, I was listening to a preacher who said that when one of the red flags is when people say that I don't have time. If you love something or someone, you will always create time for that person. Look, 24 hours is never enough. Yes, we agree. But in your priorities, things you love takes priority. You love a woman or you love a guy. No matter how busy, how you can be so busy, you will find a way to communicate with that person. As a matter of fact, one of the fourth signs to say there is a problem in any relationship is when there's a breakdown of communication. This is the first sign. So when you're already getting so finding reluctant to communicate, there's something going on. Because that's the first thing that
can it be communication. Can it be viewed?
Yeah, of course now. Something is wrong. One person is corrected, then you go back.
Okay, so Pastor, I have a friend that actually said something to me. She said each time she goes sees her man, and she goes back home, with Uber or something, and she gets back home, she expects the guy to send her a message or call her and say, "Are you home?" But he never does that, and so she's thinking it's the way. Do you think it's the way?
Well, if that's the only instance she has to give, then I don't think it is. Look, some people grew up in an environment where they are not good with communication. They're not good they're not good at pampering. They grew up in a very negative environment where they are not used to pampering people. Just like, what, that's goose. Move on. So you have to tell him that, look, this is what I expect you to do.
No, but she's been telling him.
And he's never doing it.
And they keep saying, "Oh, I didn't forget to. I slept off. Oh, I did that. Oh, I'm busy." And she's worried. She's worried because she has complained severally.
No. I think she should put it on hold until that is settled. Because if you are telling him, it speaks a volume to or even to other things. Because if somebody I love corrects me about something, when I speak with couples, my job as a pastor, I tend to speak with couples a lot. So when I speak with them, I ask them, look, you should tell your partner the things you want him to do that will make you feel loved. There's a book I always tell people to read, 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. There's a way you want love to be spoken to you. Love is a language. If I come to you now and I start speaking German to you, telling you, "Oh, I love you" in German language, "Oh, I love you" in one language, yes, I'm speaking my emotions to you, but you will not get it. You won't, because I'm speaking a language that you don't understand. So partners must understand that you must be able to speak the love language your partner understands, so that he or she can reciprocate back. So if you have a partner who you have been telling, "This is my language, this is what I want you to speak to me," and he's not doing it, No, there is a red flag. I think you should put it on. Put that marriage on hold. You can go on with the relationship, try to see if it works. If it doesn't, then take your leave. But I think communication is very, very important. I don't even know which one is more important, love or communication, because it goes hand in hand. And for ladies too, or for guys too, when someone is not communicating with you, can you always be sincere enough? Because one of the things I've seen us do, maybe it's also because we are African, we are never sincere with our emotions. We don't want to be vulnerable in relationship. You cannot be in love and not be vulnerable. One of the things that love does is that it makes you vulnerable. That things that your boyfriend or your man or your girlfriend can do to you that somebody else can never do to you. You are vulnerable to that person. So always let the other party know how the things you want done that will make you feel love. It doesn't make you a lesser human being. So if you want him to always tell you I love you 16 times a day, tell him, look, this is how I want love to relate to me.
Okay, so compliments, okay. Same lady also reported her boyfriend.
Sorry, hold on. Before you continue with that, I forgot our viewers are supposed to be part of the show. Messages and calls are supposed to come in. Sincere apologies. So yes, that's the number below the screen. You call, you can send in messages. Please indicate your name and where you're calling from. And if it's a message, please indicate where you're texting from and of course your name. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, so I was talking about compliments. Okay, so she also said he doesn't compliment her even when she's dressed. You know, she's expecting a man to say, "Oh, you look pretty," and all that. So I asked him, I had to call him because complaints were too much, and I called him and said, "So which one exactly can you do? You can't call her to find out if she got home safely. And you can't also compliment her. You know, she's expecting you to say, you look pretty. It has to come from you first before any woman outside or any other person outside." And he said to me, "No, I was not brought up like that. I'm men." So what's the take?
You know, there are red flags and there are also pink flags. Let me get pink flags.
Now the flags.
No, what I mean pink flags, are the things that your partner is not doing, but you are with it. You wish he's doing them, but he's not doing them. It's on your part. It's not a big deal. But there are things that your partner is not doing and makes you like, no, I can't put up with this. That is red flag.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to say, look, some things are not so okay, but it's not a necessity. You're okay with. I'm fine with it. I don't. But so if the man is saying that this is how I was brought up, does he know that as human we have the capacity to change, to develop new virtues, new value, and love is not selfish. Look, love is not about you. Love is about the person that you are loving. You love. So if the person you love says, "I like this thing," then do it. Not because of you. If you are pretending, pretend doing it until you get used to it. Because what comes about when you say this is somebody's behavior, this person kept doing that thing until it became in the subconscious mind of that person to do it. Look, so some people, like I said, some people grew up in a very negative environment. They've never seen their father come back before. They've never seen people say, "Oh, you look beautiful" before. They've never. So you don't expect to know how to do it. But I'm saying that you love somebody who now loves that thing. It is your job to say, "I will learn it." So, because look, if you love somebody, you will look for ways to make that person happy. You will just want to. It is easy to be sacrificial when you love a thing or love somebody. There are things I just do. My wife was asking me, sorry, my wife tweet, asking me when I said, "Look, how do you guys do it? You work, you make money, and you just come and drop money in my hand. How do you?" I said, "Look, I don't know how to think it. So I guess I just love you. So it's easy to do because I just love you. So I don't see it as a big deal. I'm happy when she's happy. I'm happy when you smile. So it's my job to sit and say, what creative things can I do to make my wife laugh? Because that laugh brings joy to me.
And it brings prosperity.
That she's bringing joy.
Okay,
But the issue of forgiveness. Look, I tell people that forgiveness, when people hurt you, is a reminder that you are working with human beings, not God. When people hurt you, it's a reminder, number one, you are human being. That's how you can feel hurt. Then that person is a human being because they have the capacity to hurt you. So before you meet people, know that they will hurt you. It's standard. People must hurt you. Sometimes it may not be deliberate. Sometimes it's deliberate. Now, you not decide yourself to ask, is this person hurting me deliberately? So if you are married to somebody, please go into that marriage knowing that you must develop the attitude of being a forgiver. You must just learn to forgive.
Yeah.
Basically, you cannot hold people on to all their errors. Because you will make errors yourself. Yeah. So they will make errors too. So learn to forgive. Learn to speak about your how you are feeling to that person. Look, this. And then please, when people tell you how you feel, they feel about how you behave towards them. I can tell people, there are times that you don't attack the crux of the matter. A lady comes to you, your wife comes to you, look, you did this thing, don't respond, trying to defend that. No, even if she's wrong, at that point, empathize with her. She said she doesn't like it. So there are two issues. She doesn't like it. She's hot. She's not happy. Number two is that the issue won't go. So leave the issue aside first. Attend to how she felt. She's not happy. I'm sorry. I didn't know it will hurt you. Even later, when her head has calmed down, you can now delve into the matter. So okay, now let's analyze the issue that happened. But when someone comes to you and they're not happy, leave the issue. Attend to their feelings. So that helps matters a lot. Okay, well, that helps matters a lot. We have another call. Sorry. Of course, I don't think we can even pick calls right now because our time is already up. But to shake the table a little bit so that we can wrap up, is what is the best way to break up? Yes, I'll start with you first. Then I'll go over to Janet, and I'll go to Pastor. Pastor, hold on, you really want to wrap it up? So tell me, Patricia, what's the best way? By experience. By experience or by hearing, whatever you just want to bring out there? I have to ask that because I know she must have experience. No! She would have had experience. I'm even wondering, what is breakup? I didn't have that in my dictionary. To break up in my dictionary. Because you just taught me something and I've been living with it. Learn to forgive, so I forgive it. So you not really have breakup. You don't need to have. I want to break up with you. I want to break up with you. Now I'm just saying generally, someone is supposed to break up from that partner or something. It's not working. What's the best way to break up with you? Take a walk. How do you take it? You just walk out of the house? Yeah. Without any explanation? This is stone cold. Are you serious? She's my patient. Okay, so Janet, how would you break up with someone, or how would you advise someone to break up with their partner? What would you do? It depends on the level of maturity. Okay. Because I think it's better to choose the right place and right time. And say it. Yes. Okay. You have to say that you care. Acknowledge. You have to think about, okay, what are the things you should say that cause the it is what it is. You just have to be clear. Send the feelings to yourself. Be open-minded. And discuss everything in a matured way. Not in the marketplace. Okay. You know. But the thing is fair. It is fair that those who were there when you were proposing should also be there when you were breaking up. So that your eyes? No. I'm just kidding. I'm just. What for him to say? So how would you say you want to break up things? You can't call it best way because it's never a good thing on either of the partners because the relationship involves a lot of emotional investments. Yeah. And sometimes financial, but financial is not even the most important. I think it's the emotional one. You know, you have let go of a lot of things. You have let go of other men, let go of other women. So, you know, you have visualized the future with that person. You have dreamt about how it will look. So now be going away from that thing. It's not easy for either of them. Both for the person initiating it and the other party. However, breaking up depends a lot on what is going on at the moment with that relationship. For example, if you're in an abusive marriage, You can't see that a man that will break your head, that's my head.
He
will break that head again.
That's the moment take a walk.
You know, no, you will not.
I will discuss with somebody that.
So in that kind of ways, I can probably advise you send a very long text to that person.
Why not
explaining why you have to take a walk? That, look, guy, your anger is endangering me. It's endangering my children, whatever it is. So but if it's a guy who is probably you agree apart. You know, it's supposed to grow apart. You know, and you just look, guy. I think, and please, even though we're discussing, I'm not an advocate. I think it should be the last resort.
Of course, it is the last resort.
You have tried everything to make it work. It just isn't working. So if you have to break up at that moment, and I think you just tell him. Just be sincere and tell him.
Pastor, look, I want to know something.
For me, break up?
Yeah.
Well, they both answered the question the right way. For me, is have a discussion. And if you're not mature enough, but you're sending a text message to someone who is not harmful, then you probably don't even deserve the person. But if it's domestic violence, like you said, don't even wait. Send the text message. In fact, you're even nice by sending the text message. I feel that. I don't feel you should just take a walk. You don't have to explain to him because he knows what he's doing is wrong, or she knows what she's doing is wrong. But if it's someone who is just your values are not probably aligning anymore, you talk to the person, speak to the person. Probably if you have to cry together because you're letting go of an amazing person. It's just not working.
That's the Igbo way you're speaking, I didn't say.
For the both
like the African man cry together.
Anyways, that's what I heard.
We cry.
We cry.
We will not cry in your presence. We will not cry the way we should. People cry, but we cry in our heart. We feel breakups too.
Okay, so somebody said something. I don't know. This was good afternoon. This is Mrs. Additional from Wales. It says, for me, my husband care about calling to hear from the family, even if he will come home late. I'm tired of complaining, and he never just don't know what to do. Another says, what about you correcting your partner when she did what is and she said that is the way she was taught in the house? Oh God, time has gone. How do you respond to this? Well, 1 second, Pastor.
Yes.
Show us off.
My ladies, my mothers, the Odogu's wife out there. Please know that there's a thin line between the guy what he has done wrong or whine about something. Men don't like when you whine about something or nag about it. Let him know. Look, identify the fact that yes, this is how you were brought up, but I think I want this, I love this, it will make me happy. So you just like, it's not called, if you do that, the man will build a defensive wall. When you talk to him, it's already like, you get, let him know that, look, guy, it's not about you, it's about me. I like it. Do it for me. You know? So be vulnerable when you talk to him. Let him know that you want it.
I wanted to ask a question, how about someone who is not even, it's not about being defensive or the way she comes at it, it's just that he's not just willing to listen. He's not just willing
and they are married. And you carry your cross.
Anyway, we've come to the end of the show. It's been an amazing one with our special guest, of course, and our guest for today, Janet. Hope you enjoyed the show. You did, yes, it was amazing having you.
Will I be seeing her often?
Yeah, you should have seen her often. You know,
because she brings a different vibe.
Right? Anyway, thank you, Pastor, for being on the show. It's been an amazing one.
Who told her I was a pastor?
Okay, he doesn't like to be addressed as well. He is. Anyway, thank you, my viewers and my colleagues, for being part of the show. We love you. It's going to be Monday again. We'll talk serious. We'll talk about what's buzzing, what's trending, and of course, the current and the state affairs of the country. Patricia, wrap us up.
Oh, thank you for joining us today. Thank God it's Friday again. For he has said, let you forgive. So try and forgive anyone who has offended you, not just a friend. I remember Patricia will see you next week Monday.
All right. Do have a beautiful day. Happy weekend. Bye for now.